Hello, welcome to GRV Extra's preview of the 2014 Line Quality Products Warragul Cup. It's a cracking field assembled and I'm joined by Simone Fisher to preview the race.
James, can't wait. This would have to be one of the hardest cups. I'm sure we say that every time, but this certainly is. Plenty happening trackside on Cup night. There's a flight centre holiday to Fiji to be won, kids activities, and the cup is arriving in a very unique fashion.
Yes, it is. There is a air show happening at Warragul and the cup will be parachuted into the track and hopefully the winner can enjoy that. So let's take a look at the box draw now for the Warragul Cup.
Number 1, Poor Licking, very stiff to be run down in a track record last week, ideally drawn off the red box.
Indeed, winner of the Traralgon Shepparton Cup last year and the Hobart 1000. Very, very smart sprinter. Greyhound 2, Deadly Vein, the young kid on the block. He turns 2 years of age on Sunday and he won his heat well in 25.57.
Number 3, Awesome Grunt. He began well from the red and does race well at Warragul.
Yes, and my little girl Evie's Edity drawn box 4. It's her fourth box 4 at her last 5 runs and I think she's a bit of a chance as well.
Number 5, Walk Hard, the track record holder, who's over double figure odds, I think, at the minute. Very, very hard race to have a track record holder from box 5 not being favourite.
Yeah, I know, it's very, very exciting indeed. Greyhound number 6, Risk of Damage, is going to find this a whole lot tougher. Slowest heat winner failing to break the 26 seconds.
And Black Magic Opal comes off that second placing behind Poor Licking in the Hobart 1000, and geez, all class and very shortly priced.
He is very shortly priced. I'd be expecting him to ease out a little around 190 at the moment. Greyhound number 8 is Crump. Well, I think he's beautifully drawn from box number 8 on the one-turn track.
Certainly is, and has improved on a couple of recent runs too.
Well, let's take a look at the replay now of Poor Licking going head-to-head with Walk Hard. It was an outstanding race, and as we see here, Poor Licking, as always, left well from the outside. He went straight to the front. But the most important fact here, Simone, is the clear run number 3, Walk Hard, gets here.
That's right. Whether or not he gets that on Friday night, James, is yet to be seen. But the Greyhound's been riddled with injuries. He was second in the Great Chase back in 2012, the end of the year there. He's a very strong chaser. I wouldn't have thought that the 460 was his perfect distance, but gee, he ran it home very strongly.
He did indeed. He was able to gun down Poor Licking and win quite impressively. And the depth of the race, just to have Walk Hard going around at around about the $9 or $10 after breaking a track record in the heat, that is based on the fact that these greyhounds throughout the heats of country cups and Group 1s are now seeded, and therefore, with that in mind, you're getting the best possible field come final time.
Well, it's certainly worked this week, hasn't it? I just can't wait. It really, really is going to be very hard, and hard to find a winner here, James. I know we've been, you know, agreeing and disagreeing, but I've come up with 1, 7, 8 and 2 in this final. I'm putting Poor Licking on top purely the fact that he's got that early pace and he's drawn box 1. Yeah,
look, I think Poor Licking's a genuine chance, but I'm going to tip number 7 on top. Black Magic Opal. I think the $1.90 currently on fixed odds is way too short. I think he'll ease out. You'll get about $2.50 or $2.60 on the night. And if he brings his A game like he did in the Melbourne Cup, I think he's the one to beat. I'm going 7 on top ahead of 1, Poor Licking. He's going to get a lovely clear run from the inside. I think he'll be right there for a long way. Greyhound number 4, Evie's Entity, my girl. She's had a good preparation for the race. She's been winning country races in quick time. And I must say, for those listeners out there, she did put together a pretty good trial at Ballarat over 390, running 21.66. So if she can repeat that, I think she's an each-way chance at some 25 to 1. Then I'm going number 2, Deadly Vein. He's the young kid on the block. He's an exciting sprinter and he'll be storming home late. And the reason why the country cups are so hard to tip a winner nowadays is because these greyhounds are seeded throughout the heats and they're not going head-to-head until they reach the final. And it's a little bit like the tennis, Simone. You're not going to play Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic in the first round.
And that's what makes it so exciting and makes our job so hard, James. And what happens if Evie wins? I'm sure that we'll hear you cheering.
Yes, I'll be cheering, I'll be yelling, I'll be screaming, and if she does happen to win, I'll be drinking beer all night long. It's going to be an exciting night of racing. I can't wait for Friday, the 24th of January, Warragul Cup, Group 2 Line Quality Products Warragul Cup. It's Group 2 racing at its finest.